Hi, it's Stefani Greenfield on my way to meet Rachel Roy. Now, we all know she's beautiful. We just saw her fabulous show for spring. I can't wait to get the inside stuff and talk to her about her life, her inspiration, and her journey. Stay tuned. Rachel Roy's life is as bold and glamorous as her designs. The girl who was once a cashier at a clothing store has gone on to become a princess in the fashion industry. Rachel began as an intern at Rocawear, worked her way up through its ranks, and eventually married its owner, hip-hop mogul Damon Dash. She launched her own line in 2005 and immediately attracted a lot of attention. She became a media darling, with her clothing worn by celebrities including Oprah Winfrey and Gwyneth Paltrow. Rachel and Damon divorced in 2009. She's raising their 2 young daughters, all while her career is on fire. Most recently, the woman every designer wants to dress, First Lady Michelle Obama, has become a fan, wearing Rachel's clothing to public appearances. It's hard to disagree with the wife of the president. It seems that everyone has fallen in love with Rachel Roy.
So you have a lot going on now, my new friend.
I have a lot going on. I'm a busy girl, but it's everything that I love, so I'm very, very blessed. It's my designer line, which I've been working on for about 7 or 8 years. That's Rachel Roy, and that's basically the woman that I aspire to be. It's a lot of formal workwear, it's cocktail wear, and my younger line is Rachel Roy. She's a younger sister. While she does follow the trends, she's very independent, so she takes more risks and she's willing to try new things, new colors, new prints. I think the thing about clothes that I really try to give to women is that a woman should be wearing the clothes, and it should just be an extension of who they are. I don't want my clothes to stand out. I want the woman to stand out.
Okay, wait. I have to interrupt you.
Okay.
You don't want your clothes to stand out.
Yeah.
But Michelle Obama, prior to being the First Lady and while she's the First Lady, where's your clothes? So they can't stand out more than on Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that was such a huge compliment. I mean, the idea that she's so heavily scrutinized in every choice that she makes for what she puts on her body is tenfold, you know, from what you and I choose. And for her to select something is such a big compliment.
And what does that do for a business? The First Lady is wearing your clothes.
It's
what
huge.
happens?
It's huge. I was over the moon when I first
Now,
saw.
how do you find out? What's the process?
One of the very sweet girls in my office finds it online and emails me at like 6 in the morning. And
so you didn't know?
No, you never know. You never know.
Wow. You were on the Oprah Winfrey show, and I mean, when we talk about strength, when we talk about a journey, when we talk about power, I mean, nobody does it better than Oprah.
Nobody.
So talk about that moment.
So inspirational. You know, it was huge. I mean, I had been in business for, you know, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but there are so many designers that are such artists that I have so much respect for. There's so much I have yet to accomplish and have yet to do. And I thought that they surely thought it was Rachel Ray or something. I made a mistake. But being on Oprah was probably definitely a highlight in my career.
You know, the women that you dress, because, you know, we all relate to celebrities, and that's how people, I think, sometimes, you know, identify with the brand, is the celebrities that wear it.
Absolutely.
You have Kim Kardashian, you have Selena Banks, you have Tyra Banks.
Tyra, Oprah, Kerry Washington, Eva Mendes, Diane Sawyer, who is one of my personal favorites. I love whenever she selects
And you talk
something.
about the woman you describe as the strong, independent, creative woman. I mean, Diane Sawyer.
And yet still feminine. You know, she didn't have to
She's
give
never
up.
hard, exactly.
So smart. Iman, so elegant.
So let's talk about your creative process. You know, this gorgeous Rachel Roy collection just walked down the runway for spring. How did this come to be?
So spring, I just really wanted to work with silhouettes and shapes that were simple, that were easy to wear. I wanted to do a collection of clothes that my girlfriends and women could just look at and say, I want to wear that. Nothing too complicated, nothing too tricky. And then the twist or the newness came in saturating new colors and then combining them in odd ways. And whether or not the customer wants to put the colors together in an odd way, you know, that's up to her. I do like providing a way to look different and unique so that my girl doesn't look like everyone else in the room. But it is the idea that it needs to be comfortable, unique, and wearable, and that, you know, classic with a twist is what I like to call it. We always love these kind of dresses, right? These take us to work, to cocktail.
Now, why is it important for you as a designer to have, you know, these hidden treasures on the inside, so when a woman puts on her body, she feels just as good as she looks?
So, you know, with this dress, because it is a little body conscious, I do a power mesh lining, and it's not quite Spanx, but it's going there.
So it minimizes from the inside, so it maximizes from the outside.
Exactly, that's the idea.
But that's very thoughtful, and only a woman understands, you know,
We'd
what it
appreciate
feels
that.
like. It doesn't matter how thin you are, it's not about weight.
Right.
It's about, as you keep saying, confidence. Now this is signature for you, this pencil skirt.
Yes, a little pencil. I wear pencils all the time, but you know, because I want to give her a little something different. She has her drape in the back, just a little twist, and you know,
it's that hidden secret. So from the front, it looks clean. You could wear this to work.
Right,
and
exactly.
at back, it gives you a little more sexiness. Now talk to me about the color. What do you call
this? So this is Band-Aid, and it's the idea that when you wear a Band-Aid, it just sinks into your skin, and it goes with all different skin types. So I tried to select a color based on that Band-Aid color that does go with so many skin types.
But it's very difficult to find that perfect neutral.
It is.
Because it gets too pink.
Absolutely. It really is. Even with shoes,
light.
You want your perfect nude color, and that's hard as well.
And once again, you've lined this so beautifully, because you know, when we wear lighter colors on the bottom, talk to me about how women feel, what they've told you, light on the bottom. They get nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you know what I do? I try everything on. I try everything on.
So it all begins with you and how it feels.
Yes, and I have all of the same insecurities. I have all of the same things that I might want to hide that my customers want to hide.
What are you insecure about? That's
a whole nother show.
Okay, that's...
Find out more about fashion and beauty from the woman who dresses Hollywood stars and the First Lady. See more of my exclusive interview with designer Rachel Roy at Gilt.com/Unracked.